Y'all, I have been seeing more videos lately about DL women opposed to DL men. And as a gay, I'm very intrigued because it's just not a topic that comes up much in my circles or that I see talked about on the internet very much. But again, due to seeing it coming up more nowadays, I am curious to hear people's opinions. So, let's get into this video where someone is talking about how most DL women are married. We're just gonna see her thoughts, and yeah, I'm trying to see some things because I'm out the loop on this topic.
Most DL women are married. DL meaning down low. They're married. I know this from experience. There are single DL women, but they're few, far, and in between. Most down low women are married. And how do I know? Because I've been a single lesbian in the past, and I'm a single lesbian now, and I've met married women who approached me. I've met married women who I didn't know who were married. And I found out they were married. And I didn't know they were married. You know why? Because they didn't want me to know that they were married. You see, it's not that most single lesbians are chasing married women. You see, I never chased married women, but married women have chased me.
Okay, girl.
And these women,
that's interesting,
are on the DL. Why are they on the DL? Because they're married to men, but they sleep with women in secret. Their husbands don't know that their wives are sleeping with women. These women, they pretend like they're not married, or they'll let you know that they're married, but they'll make it seem as if they are miserable. They make statements such as, oh, well, he's just the father of my children. I can't wait for this marriage to be over.
Now, lady, make it over.
I'm
make
so
it over.
Unhappy
You can make
with
it
him.
over.
I've always wanted to be with a woman. And here's the thing about down low married women. They have the most game. And they're very attractive. You see, there's this myth that women who get married, they start to let themselves go, whatever that means to you. But the truth is, you're probably seeing that woman out and about with her husband, and she doesn't look too appealing because she looks like she's doing the bare minimum. And that is translated as she's let herself go. But see, these kind of women, they're smart. And they're actually very attractive. That's how they got their husband. Their husband that provides for them. Their husband that they have children with. Because a lot of these women wanted children. But they don't want that man. But down low women, when they get ready to leave for work, they look really nice. And that's why we see them all the time at work. Like, I'm minding my own business. I remember being on that corporate 9-to-5 gig, and some of the baddest, finest women were married. And they would come in looking real nice. And I'd be minding my own business, and I'd get a tap on my shoulder, and I'd look around, and guess who it was? A married woman introducing herself to me.
Where is she finding these married women?
And sometimes you don't know that they're married. I remember I was quite smitten by a
Not
woman
that I'm
on the
interested, because
job.
I'm not trying to be no homewrecker, but
I didn't even know she was married. You know why I didn't know she was married? Because she didn't have a wedding ring on. She didn't have pictures on her desk of her husband. She never talked about her husband. The only thing she would talk about is her child. Like, she had one child with her husband, and that's all she talked about was her child. But you know how I found out she was married? I found out she was married from another coworker.
What is up, everybody?
No,
We are here at Medieval Times, and we are so excited to tell you about our new
I
show.
have a terrible
We've got
accent.
new stunt.
But I never heard from her own mouth that she was married. And you know what used to happen? When I found out she was married, I stopped, checking her out. And women, we can check women out on the cool. Like, you won't even know that we checking her out, but we checking you out. So the thing is, she was checking me out. So I returned the favor, and I was checking her out too. And she used to do these things that made me think that I was going to have a difficult time getting over this woman. And I had a difficult time getting over her. I did. I absolutely did. I went into deep prayer. See, she used to do things where I used to sit in my car. You know how you sit in your car before your work shift starts? You're just kind of hanging out a little bit, chilling in your car. She would walk by my car every morning. And if I wasn't looking in her direction, she would stop and pause and wait till I looked in her direction. And she would just give me the most beautiful smile. And she would just give me the most alluring look. And she did it until I couldn't stop looking at her. See, I was caught up. And I would get out of my car, and she would walk to the door. And what she would do is, she would act like she dropped something. She'd act like she dropped something. And I knew she didn't have anything in her hands because I saw her the whole time. She didn't have anything in her hands. And I could still see she didn't have anything in her hands. She would drop something, and she would bend over, make a complete stop and bend over. And the girl had an amazing shape. She had a great body.
This is
She
crazy.
had a sister butt. Like, I'm trying to be PG-13. Like, she had butt for days, but she just stayed there and bent over, just waiting for me to approach. But I just was frozen in time, and I just enjoyed the view. So if she saw I didn't make a move, she taunted me the whole day at work, doing things to get my attention. And that's what down low married women do. They do it all the time. You know what? My prayer worked, because guess what happened? I got delivered from that job. And I ended up leaving that job. And I'm thankful I left that job. You know why? Because this woman would not quit. She would not quit. She wouldn't quit with all of the flirting, all of the seduction. And I knew she was married. So that's why I didn't touch her. But I'll be honest with you. I've touched married women before. But see, I asked God to forgive me, because see, I didn't go after those married women that were on the down low. They went after me. But you know what? That's why I know most DL women are married. Single lesbians, be strong.
I'm
Be strong.
weak.
You can do
Not
it.
her ending it with single lesbians. Be strong. Be strong. Yo, that was interesting. It's the way we all just have different experiences as humans is interesting. I don't know where she's finding these married women, but that was crazy.